Are you PCSing to NSA Mid-South and wondering where you and your family should live? Well, as an Air Force retired veteran and a local realtor, I totally understand exactly how you feel because I've been in your shoes. And fortunately for you, I've helped dozens of military members just like you and along with their families and some that are single find the perfect home just for them. And so in this video today, we're going to cover a few communities that are right outside the installation that are near NSA Mid-South. And then I'm going to discuss the differences. And then I'm going to help you kind of narrow down how to choose the perfect home and location just for you and your lifestyle. And that's going to fit your budget. Hey y'all, I'm Sondretta Green, a licensed realtor in Tennessee and in Mississippi, and a proud retired Air Force veteran. And I specialize in helping military members such as yourself, single and some with their families, smoothly relocate here to the Millington area and other cities on the outskirts such as Atoka and Munford as well. And today in this video, we're just going to specifically focus on the Millington area, popular to military families. You guessed it. That's where the base is located. It's located right in Millington, Tennessee. And also, Millington offers a lot of military-friendly communities. Also, the cost of living is a lot cheaper living there than living in Memphis. You're not too far from Memphis, so you got the Memphis Grizzlies, you got a minor league baseball team, concerts, so much to do in Memphis. And there's so much to do as well in Millington as well. Everything that you need, the shopping is right there in Millington. So if you were to live in Atoka or Munford, which are other communities that a lot of military live in, they end up coming to Millington to do most of their major shopping and restaurants. Also, parks nearby, great parks. The schools are good. And so you're just going to get a great sense of military community, a great sense of community just being there in the Millington area. So now we're going to go ahead and transition into talking about some of the communities in Millington. We're going to talk about three in particular, two which are new construction and one that is an existing community. So the first two we're going to talk about is Huntington Estates and the Orchard, which are D.R. Horton is the builder. Those are D.R. Horton communities. So let's start with Huntington Estates. Huntington Estates, they are smaller homes. They're new construction, as I've already said. They're going to be 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And they have some 4-bedroom, 2-bath as well. And they're more affordable, smaller homes. The square footage starts out at about 1,400 square feet, but they go up to 1,800 square feet. At this time, they're offering the price range about $280,000 up to the low 300,000s. But as you rotate in and as you get closer to moving here, just contact me and then I can let you know what specials they have, what they're offering, and what homes they have available. So then next we'll go into the Orchard. The Orchard, also located in Millington, is a D.R. Horton community home as well. And those are a little bit higher in price range, ranging from $300,000 up to 300 and close to 350,000. And they're a little bit larger, more spacious, have more amenities, more perks as well with the homes. And the square footage starts at about 1,500 up to 1,800. They also have 3 and 4 bedrooms and 2-bath. And both of those communities, the Orchard and Huntington, they offer 2-car garage. And then next we have the Thornhill community. That is an existing community. The Thornhill community, the price starts a little higher. The price range is up to 350,000 up to 500,000, and they have 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, and some 5 bedrooms, 4 and 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bath to 4 bath, and they also have 3-car garage, 2-car garage, mostly 3-car garages is what I saw in that community. And the price range, as you saw, is higher because the square footage is more. You're going to be starting at 3,000 square feet up to 5,000 square feet. The houses are going to be a little bit more spread out, and have more land to it as well. So now we're going to talk about some of the benefits and perks of living in an existing community. So we already talked about the lot size. Usually the lot size is going to be a little bit bigger, more land. Other than in the new construction, they're a little bit more closer together. Then the architectural designs of the homes, they're going to be more, different. In Tennessee, the homes in existing communities, they are like different style homes. They're not necessarily the same style homes. However, in a new construction, a lot of the times the houses are similar, kind of like the same layout and stuff like that. You're also going to feel like there's more an established neighborhood feel. And what I mean by that is like the community. The members have been in the community for a while. Some of them have lived there for 15, 20 years. And so it's going to just be a different feel. However, there are some military members that are living in those communities. I know there's 2 homes for sale in that community now, and they happen to be military members. And also, you'll notice that the trees are more mature. The landscape is, established as well. So you're gonna see that in existing communities as well. Also, as far as the taxes on a existing community may be a little bit lower because they've already established or whatnot. However, with the new construction, it's not as established that yet, so the taxes may end up being a little bit higher until it is more established and the community has been around for a while. Also, the proven infrastructure, things are already established. There's roads in place, the schools are there, the amenities are already there. And so it will also be easier to research the crime and the school ratings because these are existing communities. And then also, they'll be move-in ready. And you can also more than likely be able to negotiate the price because some of the sellers may be well and motivated and ready to move out. So there'll be some negotiating room there. And when I'm talking about move-in ready, sometimes there could be delays with new construction, but as an existing build, they're ready to go with no delays. And now we're going to talk about some of the benefits for living in a new construction. So you're going to get like the features of the home. There might be smart homes. I know that definitely in the D.R. Horton homes, they offer the smart homes, which includes the security system, the cameras, the thermostat system. It's all being controlled by the touch of your fingers on the app. And also you may have a more open, more modern feel home, a more open floor plan, higher ceilings, and then just a lot more perks to a new construction home. Then it'll be more efficient because of the systems that are used, the way that the home is built, the heating and cooling system, the insulation. So you'll be able to save money there as far as the efficiency. So also in new construction, you'll have some customization options sometimes with different builders. You'll be able to pick out different fixtures, pick your colors, your flooring and stuff like that. So you'll have those options. And then also the maintenance fees, the maintenance costs will be lower because it'll be more efficient because you have the warranty, the builder's warranty as well, and you have warranty on your brand new appliances. So from the first 5 to 10 years, there will be, mostly not a lot of money out of pocket because your house is a new construction. And then also you'll be able to, sometimes they're offering different perks and stuff like that. With D.R. Horton, I know they're offering a lower rate. So a 4.99 interest rate is what they're offering now. Sometimes they'll offer closing costs as well. So those are some. Lastly, we have planned amenities that are in a lot of the new construction homes, such as there may have clubhouses or a lot of green spaces and trails. And they also, some of them have pools. I know that there's a community in Oakland that D.R. Horton has that has a pool and a lot of outdoor amenities, a beautiful, beautiful space. However, over in Thornhill Estates, they do have a clubhouse, and that clubhouse has a pool, it has an entertainment unit, entertainment center, large kitchen. So a lot of entertaining space that you could use if you're in that community. So one of the other things that was really important to me as a military member traveling all over the world with my son was the schools. So now we're going to cover the distance between the schools and the communities that we talked about today. So the Orchard and Thornhill Estates, they are right outside, right next door to one another. And so we have the elementary school, which is pre-K to fifth grade, and that is 4.5 miles from those communities. And then we have the middle school, intermediate middle school, which is a little over like 2.4 miles from the Thornhill Estates and the Orchard. And then finally, we have Central High School, which is the 7th grade through the 12th grade. And that school is 2.1 miles away from those communities. So then we have Huntington Estates, which is the more affordable community, and it is definitely closer to the schools. So the elementary school is 3.8 miles from Huntington Estates, which was also the new construction homes. And then we have the middle school, which is just a little over 1 mile away from Huntington Estates. And then the high school is 0.9 miles away from Huntington Estates. So in essence, your middle schooler and high schooler could walk to school. And so, I know that was a great option for me as a single mom, as my son got up in those age groups when he could walk to school. There are many benefits of working with a realtor that served in the military, like myself. Well, for one, if you're single, traveling alone, I've done that. If you're married, joint spouse, traveling with a family, I've done that too. If you're married, joint spouse, if you're married and your spouse is not in the military, my husband got out of the military and we were traveling with our young son, we've done that too. And if you're a single mom or a single sponsor traveling with your child, I've done that as well. So I've walked in your shoes. I know what it's like to have to relocate, quickly find a house in a couple days or in a week's time. I'm working with some clients now that came in on their permissive house hunting, was here 3 days. We showed houses 2 days in a row. And on the third day, submitted their offer on the second day. And when they were leaving town on the third day, their offer was accepted. And when I was in the military, I was logistics. I had to move military members all over the world, help relocate their household goods, their cars, their pets. So I understand firsthand what it is that you need and what you're going through. And then also, I understand that VA loan process. I've been a consumer utilizing my VA benefits, so I understand what that looks like, and I can walk you through that. And as a realtor, I definitely get it as well on the other side. And I have great lenders that can assist you, local lenders, in helping you with your VA loan process. So there's many perks to utilizing me as your realtor. So, the last thing we're going to talk about is really, really crucial. And when I was in the military, this was definitely important to me, and I'm sure it's very important to you. Medical. When you're overseas, I know that your dependents, they go to the installation, doctor, hospitals, dentists, eye doctors, and all of that. They're allowed to do that on base. But when you're in the States, you need to know, what's the local doctor? What are the local dentists? So here, I'll have this link in the description for the local doctors and the local dentists in the Millington area. And you'll be able to kind of research and get that information there. But I understand you want to know, okay, what are the local medical facilities like the urgent care, pediatricians, doctors, where are they at? And do your research beforehand. And also, I was able to get some information and get the Google reviews for the local dentist in Millington. So that's an option that you'll have that information in the description below, where you can research at your leisure and find the right suitable physicians that's, suitable for you and your family members. So if you're relocating to NSA Mid-South, let's get together and make your move stress-free and smooth as possible. Go ahead, there's a comment pinned below. Click on that Google form and schedule your free home buyer strategy session with myself or one of my team members. Just fill out that Google form. It'll give us some information about you, and then myself or one of my team members will reach out to you and go ahead and start that home buying process, see what your needs are, get you pre-approved if you're not already pre-approved with the lender, and go ahead and start that home buying process to help you find the best home that's suitable for you and your family members that meets your budget and your lifestyle. So next, I just need you to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Next week, we're going to be talking about some other communities in the Millington area on the outskirts that's near the installation, Atoka, and then on Munford as well. We will be discussing Munford. So go ahead and subscribe and like. That way, when my videos come out, you'll be the first to see them. And definitely please comment below. Let me know what you liked about the video. Let me know what you think that I could fix. Let me know if there's more information that you would like to hear about. And then I could bring that information to you in another video. And then if you know somebody that's coming here to NSA Mid-South, their PCS in here soon, or even in the next year, have them share my channel with them and have them start following my channel so that they can be abreast on the changes, the information that's out there for them before they get here, and we can connect with them. So let's go ahead and get you home quick, fast, and in a hurry, and in the perfect home for you and your family.